One of Chud's racist homies came to LA with all that playing and got sent to the hospital. Bro came to LA on BET weekend to incite violence and antagonize black folks and got everything he asking for. But now he on social media playing victim. Yeah, and now white supremacists are crying about what black folks did to him over the weekend.
He was on like Twitter or something saying that the black culture is terrible and this, that. So if black culture is so terrible, why are you here? If black culture is so terrible, why are you here? Why don't you go talk about the white culture that shoots up schools and y'all the ones that be having sex with animals and all that weird shit. But our culture, okay.
Supremacists are...
Ain't y'all culture the ones that go to country and blow people up and kill kids and make people slaves and shit? Ain't that y'all? Or, oh.
Really saw. Jake Lang wrote, "We're leading a massive boycott with hundreds of crusaders or racist white nationalists outside the BET Awards in Los Angeles this weekend. We will stand up against the degenerate black culture."
How you gonna boycott some shit that you ain't gonna do? How you gonna boycott something that you don't do anyway? That ain't how that work. How you gonna boycott a black entertainment television? That don't even make sense. Nigga, you white. You don't watch nothing about it. What the fuck you talking about?
That is destroying America. People like Ian Mouse Chong was gassing this dude head up like he was bringing a smoke to black folks. Ian Mouse Chong wrote, "It doesn't look like Jake Lang and his supporters are backing down. Expect LA to look like the summer of Floyd in 2020. They were gassing this up as if this was gonna be an all-out war and Jake Lang was bringing the soldiers, the warriors." I don't know what they thought LA was. Boy, even the grandmamas are G homies, man. The grandmamas is gangsters. Yo, the grandmamas will give Jake Lang a run for their money. And I'm talking about just straight up scrapping.
No cap.
Jake Lang ain't beating up a grandmama from South Central. Is you crazy? So I don't know what they thought LA was. I thought because he got away with it in Texas, because the black folks who was present in Texas didn't hold him accountable when he was yelling, "Hang that 17-year-old black boy Carmelo Anthony from a tree." When he was yelling things like F black mothers, when he was saying the N-word, when he was disrespecting black women to black people's faces, and the men that were present did a whole lot of puffing
even get out of jail,
and didn't hold him accountable. Now, their excuse was the police was there. Okay, cool. Now, regardless of your reason why y'all allowed that white man to disrespect all black mothers to y'all faces and y'all ain't do a goddamn thing, regardless of your reason why, y'all got Jake Lang with a battery in his back. Y'all got him feeling like we all sweet now. But his brother laid some straightening down on that white boy, man. When he got to LA, he delayed his butt whooping by a couple of hours. He said he was coming to LA to go to the BET Award weekend, to go to the Peacock Theater and lead this boycott and protest against black folks. So they were waiting for him at the Peacock Theater, right? But he evaded and eluded, right? And delayed his butt whooping by a couple of hours. Instead, he started off his LA tour by going to the Canada World Cup game and, you know, to engage in xenophobia and disrespect Indians.
We are live here outside the World Cup game in Los Angeles, where Canada has been invaded by Indians. The capital of Canada is now Mumbai. This is the future of Canada. The future of Canada.
You are a loser, bro.
The great replacement of the Americas. Stop the Indian invasion. Amen. Stop the Indian invasion of Canada.
Talk about Epstein, nigga. Talk about all them people. Talk about Epstein. Since this is my problem with racist people. See, I'm the type of person who I'll talk about issues that black people do, white. I don't give a fuck what color it is. If you wrong, you wrong. When you got racist people like this who only speak against other races and nothing, we ain't gonna talk about nothing that your race do. All the going into church and killing people for no reason while they praising God. All the going to school, shooting 35 kids. All of getting freaky with animals. All the Jeffrey Dahmer. Y'all just gonna skate past that, right? Okay.
What do you think about an Indian invasion of Canada with all the Indians flooding in? Do you think that they can't assimilate and it's changing the demographic too rapidly?
She racist. She just don't want to be. She don't want to be on camera being racist, but she racist. How about you get your fat ass in the gym, lady?
People, my honest opinion?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if I can give it.
Are you uncomfortable with the amount of immigration happening in Canada? I'm sorry. We're really, as Americans that also had our open border during the 4 years of Joe Biden, we feel your pain because we've been literally invaded by 20 million.
And I were a kid. Think about first grade. Think about your classroom. Think about your playmates. Now think about Canada today. Totally
It's
different.
a total different.
I just heard a little voice.
Yeah. For me, it was probably like 50%.
Well, you know, there was a point in time where Canada and America and Mexico. Do you know half of America is really Mexico? You know that? Have you ever asked yourself why the states close to Mexico have Spanish? The states and the cities have Spanish sounding names. San Antonio, that sounds like Spanish, right? Los Angeles, that sounds like Spanish, right? Sacramento, it sounds like Spanish, right? New Mexico, that's a state. It's called New Mexico. That came from when your white people came to the country, killed everybody, slaughtered everybody, changed the names of shit and said, yeah, this our land now, homie. Texas, Houston, Dallas, don't those sound Spanish names? Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada, that sound like a Spanish speaking town, right? Arizona, that sound like a Spanish speaking, right? Because all that was Mexico. And then white people came, blew people up, killed people, molested people, all that, and then said, this our land now, homie. But y'all can keep the little land down there. Y'all can keep that. You call that Mexico if you want to. Y'all can keep that. So it's amazing to me how these same people who benefited from slaughtering, murders, slavery, sexual assault, y'all benefited from all this crazy shit that y'all did. That's literally y'all's entire history, is just going to kill people, slave people, murder people. That's your entire history. You can't even tell me what the white people were doing before y'all start killing and slaughtering people. It's amazing to me how now you have a problem with other people from other countries coming to your country with no murdering involved, no illegal activity involved. You know, no, nothing. They just coming here and living here, bothering no one.
Popping it online, get a lot of y'all in trouble, bruh. You know you don't got 100 30s, man, waiting for you, man. You ain't Pooh Shiesty. You don't got 100 30s on call.
Right.
This man pulled up with one 5'2"
goofy,
like white nationalist in a mask who was too terrified to show his face, so his heart not really in it.
Right.
Like, bro, you still terrified to show that you a racist. Man, bro, your heart not in it, bro. He showed up with another 4'11" Mexican with a suit on. I'm like, all right, man, like, what's going? So he showed up with two people. The Hunter certified Crusaders. Stupid. He showed up with two people. Great clown activities, bro. This has to be a code. Because how does Jake Lang convince someone to show up and put themselves in this situation? The dude who's his security is this dude right here in the black suit and
that's
the shades. That's his security guard.
Oh,
that's the guy that Jake Lang brought to protect him and be his shield. Whoever that dude is in the black suit,
it amazes me how they be having
brought.
I don't know if this is his people, but it amazes me how they say all this shit and then they talk about God and they talk about Bible verses.
To protect him and be his shield. Whoever that dude is in a black suit, bro, you got no business being security for anybody, bro. Security should be the last option for your occupation, bro.
No.
The little homies had you running. Little bro, the kid couldn't be no more than 18, 19 years old, man. Had the security running for his life. Bro, you was 5'4" with a booty. You got no business securing a goddamn thing, man. Go secure a pole or something, man. This man thought LA was like anywhere he ever been before, man.
Oh, nigga don't care. Oh, man don't care. Look at him.
I don't know OG Baby Low situation. I don't know if bro on probation, so we gonna fast forward. But when you look through the SUV, through the tents, you see bing, bump, bing, bump, bing, bump, bing.
No, the
Type of scared boy
was
you
crazy.
wouldn't understand. What happened to the Crusader? Where was the Crusading? How you let your jaws get tested like that, man? I was expecting the Crusader to do some crusading, man. Oh, you thought it was sweet, huh? Now, here's the thing. This coward begins to actively walk towards the police.
Of course he do.
These hoes, man.
Of course.
These
They not
hoes.
ready for prime time like that.
Bro, then spots the police, not even police, he spots traffic officers and begins to run to the traffic officers for them to save him. Help! 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 Help!
It ain't doing nothing
OG
back.
baby
Just
low
straight
crib
pussy.
is laying down some straightener, man. He's giving some straightener to that white boy, man. OG
Stop
baby
it.
low crib
Get some help.
OG, tap it with me, OG. I got a blessing. Hey, somebody tell OG tap it with me, man.
Nah, for
I
real.
got a blessing for OG, man. This amount of straightening has to be acknowledged, man. Tell if any.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Is this your security on all false again? This is nasty work, man. This is one of the nastiest works I've seen in a minute, man. Y'all traveled 2,000 miles to
get
go
y'all
out this
ass
high? What happened to the Crusading, man? All I see is crawling, homie. All I see is crawling and running. I don't see enough Crusading.
Racist ass.
So after he pulled up, after he started all this nonsense, you know what happened? All right. Now, once the cameras went off, apparently Jake Lang got what he came asking for, and now he's in the hospital bed crying. He takes the X and he goes, I was just nearly murdered by a violent black mob. I'll be real, 80% of that mob were not black.
Exactly.
And shout out to my Hispanic brothers and sisters, man, who showed up riding for the brothers, man.
Sure did.
But 80% of that mob was not black. It's as simple as that. So he goes, I was just nearly murdered by a violent black mob outside the BT Awards. They smashed a glass bottle over me that shattered and cut my face. They ganged up on us like a pack of wild hyenas. I am bleeding badly and cut everywhere and on the way to the hospital now. Sir, you pulled up promising a crusade. You brought a 5'4" security guard with a big booty to secure you. That was a bad idea.